It was raining hard, and I could barely see the road through the windshield. My old truck kept going, the only light in the dark night. I was really tired because I've been driving for so long, trying to get away from something, but I wasn't sure what. It all started with a phone call from my sister, Claire. She sounded scared, talking about shadows and someone watching her at her lonely house in the woods. She was so scared that she told me to come quickly. So I left everything, the city, my job, because I was scared too. Scared of losing her. Time passed slowly, with only sound of the windshield wipers and the engine. My phone was dead, leaving me alone in the dark, with the radio just making noise. Then I saw someone standing on the side of the road in the rain. I remembered stories about bad things happening to people who stopped to help. I stopped the truck, and the person came closer. It was a young lady, all wet, looking very sad. She asked in a weak voice if I could give her a ride because her car broke down. I wasn't sure, but I said yes. She got in and said her name was Anna and she was going to see her family. I felt better talking to her, and she told me about her life in the city. But something didn't seem right. Her eyes looked different, and she kept looking in the mirror with a strange smile. I thought I was just tired and imagining things. As we drove, the forest got closer, and I felt uneasy again. Then Anna asked me if I believed in legends. She told me about ghosts on the highway that were always looking for something. I didn't believe her and said it sounded like a made-up story. She told me to look ahead, and I saw a ghostly figure by the road. I got scared and hit the brakes hard. The truck started to slide, and Anna changed into a scary creature with claws. I pushed her away and yelled. She screamed that the ghost would get me like they got her. The truck was out of control. And I thought about Claire and felt sorry. Right before we crashed, everything went bright. The ghosts were gone and the sun came out. I was safe on the side of the road, and Anna had disappeared. I got out, confused, and checked the truck. It was fine, which made no sense. Was it all in my head because I was so tired? Then I saw something shiny in the grass, a rusty license plate, half hidden. I picked it up, feeling cold all over, as I saw what was written on it, lost forever. It was Claire's car plate. Suddenly, I understood everything. There were no ghosts or scary creatures. It was just me, so scared and ready to do anything to find my sister again. The real shock wasn't the ghostly shapes or almost crashing. It was knowing that the scary thing I saw wasn't real. It was just my own fear, made worse by sadness and being alone. Feeling that the same fear, I hurried to Claire's house in the woods. Every little noise and shadow made me jump when I got there. The door was open. I went in, feeling really scared. Claire? I called, but my voice was shaking, and no one answered. The house was too quiet. I looked in every room, but she wasn't there. Then I heard a soft and sad sound. Claire? I called again, and the sound got louder. I went down to the basement. It was really dark. "Claire, it's me, Pix!" I yelled, and there she was, in the corner, looking nothing like the happy sister I remembered. I ran to her and hugged her. "I'm here now. You're not alone," she cried, and I held her close. In that dark place, I knew that being afraid of losing someone you love is the scariest thing of all. It was way past midnight, and it was pitch black outside. The only light was the dim glow from my car's headlight as I drove down a lonely, out-of-the-way road. I was really tired, and my eyes were starting to close. I wish I had left earlier so I could be home by now, cozy in my bed and fast asleep. While I was thinking about this, I suddenly heard a loud bang, like a gunshot. I got really scared. I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I needed to get off that road. I pushed the car as fast as it would go, twisting and turning down the road without any clear direction, looking in the rearview mirror. I noticed a car that looked suspicious following me. I was clueless about what to do. There was no escape. Out of nowhere, my car shook violently and smashed into the side railing. The hit knocked me out. When I woke up, I was still in my car. It was morning, and the sunlight was shining in. It hurt, but I managed to get out of the car and look around. The road was empty. No one was around. I saw blood on the road where the crash happened. I had no idea what happened here. As I was trying to make sense of things, I heard someone walking behind me. I turned around and saw a man with scary, bloodshot eyes staring right at me. The last thing I remembered was his scary stare, and then everything went black. A few days later, I woke up in the hospital. The doctors told me I had been in a bad crash and I was super lucky to be alive. But I couldn't remember anything about the crash. All I could think of was that man's scary stare. A few months after that terrible night, I heard on the news that they caught a serial killer who had been attacking people on quiet roads. When I saw the killer's picture, I was shaking all over. It was the same guy with that scary stare.